Hey, my beautiful Geminis. Christina with Ginger Mama Tarot here, coming at you for your May Tarotscope reading. All right, as I was channeling for you, it's fascinating because what came in, I think, was very similar to last month's. I feel like what I was talking about last month with you was like this fast bobsled going around a curve where you're like whoosh. But like this month, it was like someone like snow and like on a sleigh with like dogs or possibly reindeer, like you're like commanding this forward. You're like, nope, I'm going forward. And so I love that energy for you. um it just felt like someone who was really in charge. And then some of these cards just like flew right out when I was shuffling. So let's see what the energy has to say. I want to remind all of you that these are collective readings. Definitely, if you're a Gemini, something will resonate with you. However, I do read, especially for divine counterparts, twin flames, soulmates, those of you in some type of higher spiritual connection of some kind, okay? And so when I talk about masculine and feminine energy, we both hold both within us. It's that yin yang. We're trying to balance those energies. But for many of us, most of us in the collective, we've either swung one way, too much feminine energy, we're codependent, we're overgiving of our time and resources, anxiously attached. Oftentimes, you depend on others to fulfill something you should be filling in yourself, whether that's finances or just whatever, self love. If you are a more imbalanced masculine energy, you have a tendency to avoid conflict at all costs, even when you create it. You rarely apologize. You ghost. You run. You don't take accountability, right? Both of those are not healthy. Both of those are not good. So we're trying to heal those, okay? And the only way we come into relationships with others who are healed is if we ourselves have healed, right? So that's the goal. So right out the gate, we have the lovers upright. Someone's got love. And maybe this is new love for you, or maybe this is like your person. I love to the lovers there for Gemini. Isn't that Gemini card, I believe? So that's beautiful. The Seven of Cups in reverse tells me you know who this person is. Like this is someone maybe from the past. You know who it is. You yourself have been working on balancing your chakras, just like opening up. Page of Cups, you're not feeling insecure about this. Like, I feel like you're feeling confident in this. Like I said, you're driving it forward. You're like, this is what I want. And I love that feeling. And again, could be a feminine or a masculine energy in this dynamic. The moon, you're really trying to follow your intuition. You're being honest with yourself. You're like, I'm looking to the higher realms. I'm looking to the moon. Like, so maybe the moon is really symbolic for you this month. It's just something about that moon energy. It feels like so much from your subconscious is rising, and you're like, wow, that was tucked away. But I feel it coming up, and I think I like it, and I think I'm going to embrace it. I love that for you. Four of Swords reversed. You're like, you're getting out of this stillness. You're getting out of that. You're like ready to move to the next thing, okay? But I do have the Nine of Cups reversed and Temperance reversed. So I sense a lot of impatience on your end, or the fact that you just feel drained. Like this whole awakening process, or whatever it's been, maybe it's a situation in love, has just been never ending, and you're just like, when is it gonna subside? So let's see. That was like one side of the card reading. Right now, I'm also sensing, and this could be a Gemini that's possibly more of a feminine energy, or if you are a masculine energy dealing with a feminine Gemini, or you're more in your feminine energy. You're holding on to control in some way, whether that's money, resources, time, attention. You're just not quite speaking your truth. This could be about your spiritual journey, the Hierophant here. Whether you're whether you're masculine or feminine energy. By the way, it doesn't matter. You can be in a female body and hold more masculine energy. You can be in a male body and hold more feminine energy. But you are being called to try to release control to the universe, okay? And to step into your spiritual truth, into your spiritual gifts, to speak that openly. Some of you might be being called to post to social media, or get out in the community, or just state your truth, okay? Because I feel like what's blocking your 10 of Cups, your ultimate happiness, because there is love here, is the fact that you're holding on too tightly to control when it comes to your spiritual journey. All three of these cards came out near one another. So that tells me if you can release control this month, then I really feel like you can flip this card around in the next couple of months, okay? Because even the Four of Cups here, this is another card about just stubbornness, about reflecting on the past, how things didn't work in the past, or thinking. I know air signs, Geminis, I'm a Gemini rising, I get it. We overthink and we're like, that didn't work and that didn't work and that wasn't fair. And the universe is like, just forget about everything that happened in the past. Like, it's gone, it's done, we cannot change it. Let's look to the future. Anything you thought you knew, let's just out the window and start over. And I know that's a lot to do, but all of us are being called to do that in our, Pluto return and that Scorpio energy, that death and rebirth, okay? That's what Pluto's all about. Right now, Queen of Swords here, whether you are a masculine or a feminine energy, I feel like you're really being called to like slice out people, places, and things that are not in full alignment with your spiritual journey, because you're showing up as the Hierophant, telling me you've done a lot of work. You know this spirituality stuff is real. So don't be afraid to lay the sword down and just, if it's a family member, a friend, you love them, you care about them. But oftentimes, my other deck off to the side, we have the Ten of Wands. Oftentimes, we're carrying a burden by holding on to those people in our lives. And understand that if you release them, what's meant for you will always come back to you. And in releasing them, in setting boundaries with them, in spending less time around them, you will be able to gain more clarity on your journey. And furthermore, they will begin to step into their journey, okay? For many of us, that's how we began our journeys, is other people set boundaries with us, pushed us away at certain times, and we had to go inward and heal, okay? So don't look at it as something you're doing in a mean way. You're just doing it to protect your energy, and they're going to learn to grow and heal and send them the best and move forward, and what's meant for you will come back. Also, this card, this Seven of Pentacles, this can be about manifestations and watching them come in, but I also feel like this protective energy, right? This person's protecting his crop. And that's what I just sense so much, Geminis. It's critical that you protect the work you've done, because I feel like you're at this delicate place where you're a little tired, you're a little shy, you're like, I don't know. But please, like, move forward. Don't be shy, don't be timid, but protect your energy, okay? Anytime it feels off, walk the other way, run the other way, okay? Run the other way. And we have a Queen of Wands here too, with the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, which I love for you. This is all about tapping into that creative, passionate, fiery, feminine energy. Again, both bodies hold both, okay? So tap into that, put in the hard work to begin flowing and getting creative. Like I said, maybe it's a side spiritual project or something in the community, or maybe you're called to post to YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever it might be. You have a unique journey. You have a unique voice. And especially as a Gemini placement, my Gemini rising, like, you are called to teach and educate and use your voice. And not everyone has that gift, okay? Everyone has different gifts, but that's a very unique, special gift, okay? So do move forward in this, okay? And this is a night that's not rushing in, but they're not going too slow. They're right in the middle there, which I love for Geminis, that mutable energy of that cardinal and that fixed energy. But please be aware, as a mutable sign, you also run the risk of floating between those energies, where one day you're like, I'm doing it, or 1 week or 1 month, you're like, I'm doing it, cardinal energy. And then the next minute you pull back and you're more in that fixed energy. Because you're mutable, you float more easily between the two. And that's not bad, but that also can create imbalance. The goal is for you to stay in that mutable energy, in that Knight of Cups energy, where you're constantly making forward progress, and you're able to be in tune with that. Like, oh shoot, I'm stalling and being more fixed. Oh shoot, I'm going too quickly, I need to pull back, right? That's everyone's hope, is to get to more of that mutable space. But anyways, do not be sad. If any of you are sad about the past, Three of Cups here, like, let the cups fall out, let them float down the river. Just turn around, look at these two full, beautiful cups. Walk back to the bridge, pick which way you want to go. Start your new adventure. start your new adventure, okay? You are in charge. Those dogs, everything heading forward, like you are in charge. I picture that Chariot card too of just like going forward. And masculine, look at this, air sign energy as well. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, both air sign energies, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are very logical thinkers, but you also really need to use that sword, okay? So many of you are being challenged in your awakenings in trusting the magic to kind of surrender some of those matrix thoughts, beliefs that you held, and to just trust and trust the magic and believe in the magic, to defend the magic, okay? Like that sword, you can defend this awakening journey and new earth with your logic tapped into your heart space and your intuition, okay? That is the goal here, is to use both. It's not to say your logic is not important. It's critical, okay? It's critical. As a Gemini rising, it's critical to be able to take these large concepts, condense them down for the collective and share them, okay? Because everyone's at a different place on their journey. So death here, this is reversed, all about a rebirth cycle going on right now in you. I feel that for you this month. 10 of Swords reversed. You've completed this cycle. Just let those swords fall out of your back. Let them fall out. I feel like you're balanced in your emotions. You have great karma right now. Judgment upright. You've judged your past indiscretions. You've worked very hard. And so have hope, okay? Because there is clarity coming in here, okay? There is clarity coming in. There's hope. There's a lot of just childlike joy, I feel like, for you in the month of May. We do also have a Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. Like I said, that's kind of the vision I had for you guys. The black and white moving quickly ahead. If you're more of a feminine energy, really focus on, or you're more in your feminine energy, focus on how you can nurture yourself and also how you can really protect your coin, your assets, your money, how you might be being called to make money in new ways. If you are a feminine energy watching who is in a connection with a masculine energy, be a little guarded, okay? Or this person is still a little guarded if they step back towards you. The Emperor in reverse. This is someone who's still very insecure with themselves. They're still in that ego a little bit. And so just be aware of that, okay? The 7 of Swords reversed and the 5 of Wands reversed tells me this person's really been working on correcting their behavior, okay? And that's wonderful for you. But just be aware that there's something still slightly off here. And that might be Page of Pentacles. This person simply will still not communicate with you. They will not collaborate with you. They will not apologize to you. And as we enter New Earth, anyone who is unwilling to take accountability for the ways they've wronged others or to make an apology when they know they've done something wrong, that's unjust, okay? So you're sitting in great karma. Let that other person deal with the kickback from the universe. Yeah, this month for you Geminis, I do not see love coming in. It doesn't mean you don't have your person, but this is just not balanced. 2 of Cups reversed, Justice. This is someone who's not equally pouring into you or giving to you. So Geminis, whoever that person is, don't worry about them right now, okay? You need to focus on you, that forward drive, okay? That's all you need to be focused on. Do not walk back towards this other person, okay? Just leave them, all right? Leave them because they're taking zero action. And so you do not need to carry that burden. And if you're someone who shares an energetic connection with your counterpart, really pull back on that. That's a lot of the messaging I've gotten for the month of May, is to really pull back. Do not put that on yourself. They know where to find you if they want to find you, okay? So I love all of you. This is a beautiful reading. Keep going forward. I promise love will come in when love is ready for you. But in the meantime, yeah, the 4 of Wands, it will come in when it's ready for you, okay? But I just don't sense that's quite yet in the month of May, okay? Yeah, they're not moving yet. They're not moving yet. But you keep moving, okay? Because you're not going to let somebody else stall your progress, all right? I love you, Geminis. I love you. All right. Have a great month of May. I'll see you back in